If you could wish for one thing, just anything in life, what would it be? Whatever you thought of, whether it was a promotion in that job you do, success in that project you have been handed, respect from your kids, making good grades, or maybe becoming the next superhero, one thing is common to all wishes. They are results, not processes, just results. As we go through life every day, this is what we are blinded by, results. We want to have, not to do. But life has other plans. Life is tough and unyielding. It is merciless and throws anything and everything at us without minding if we can handle it or not. It is cruel. However, now this is where it gets even more interesting. Sure, life is cruel. Sure, life is tough. But our reaction to that cruelty of life, not life itself, shapes us into who we are. What is the source of our reactions, you may ask? Well, that simple question has an even simpler answer. Our reactions are a product of our mentality, how we think, how we see and analyze situations and the room we give them in our subconscious. We are all born without one, a blank slate. You may say, and as we journey through life, we fought many battles with ourselves and others. And we developed principles to guide how we respond to life's many challenges in the future. These principles are our mentalities. Mentalities are the underlying cause of distinctions between individuals. They are the reason why that guy seems to be the center of attraction in the room, even though there are countless other people there. They are the reason why that A-grade student seems to effortlessly make straight A's at the end of the school season. They are the reason why that lady seems to do better at any project she picks up. So, what is your mentality? If you were to liken your mentality to that of a bird in the sky, what bird would you say your mentality imitates? The talkative parrot who likes to talk at every opportunity. The weak pigeon who would abandon members of its tribe when it senses even the slightest bit of danger. Or the mighty eagle who soars magnificently and flawlessly in the clouds. You may have the mentality of a parrot or a pigeon, but these mentalities only make you a passive onlooker in life. They make you sacrifice your passion for inactivity and turn you into a wishful thinker, always seeking better days and not doing anything about making any day better. Since you've been listening to this video, there have been events and memories that have been flashing through your mind. Days when you didn't behave like an eagle. Days you let fear grip you and stop you from achieving your goals. And now you are starting to realize that fear was not the enemy you were. Your mentality created fear, glorified him, and turned him into an undefeatable foe who then stopped you from achieving your goals. Now, the only way you can stop your fears is to face them. The only way you can defeat them in that face-off is to stop feeding them. And the only way you can stop feeding them is to change your mentality. Develop the eagle mentality. But how? Well, we shall analyze the 7 core principles of the eagle that makes it the most powerful bird out there. You can incorporate all, but I promise you, if you can hold on to one and master then successfully build others around it, you'll see amazing results in how you view life every day. But before we continue on, be sure to subscribe to Investor Info for more videos like this. Number 1. The eagle flies alone. The important lesson to learn about the flight of an eagle is that the eagle always flies alone. The eagle is never seen flying with weaker birds. The eagle understands the power of solitude. It knows its strengths and can utilize them to achieve whatever it wants. If the eagle is seen flying with other birds, that other bird must be an eagle too. And not just any eagle, but a powerful eagle. This act of the eagle teaches us one very crucial principle of life, and that is the power of self. Oftentimes we tend to underestimate our strengths and instead rely on others to help us. While it is not a bad idea to seek help sometime, It is also important to understand that you are capable of achieving that goal you have set. Learn to appreciate yourself for who you are. Disconnect yourself from parrots and pigeons whose role is to make you think you are unfit. And if you must go with people, go with eagles like yourself, who are willing to do what it takes to win. People who have the eagle mentality. Number 2, the eagle has great vision. The eagle has one of the most astonishing visions among all birds in the sky. While solely relying on its vision, the eagle can spot a rabbit on the ground from up to 3,200 meters in the air. But this is not just all. The eagle also has the ability to focus this sharp vision with laser-like intensity on its prey and set out to be it. It combines a powerful vision with a disciplined focus to achieve its goals. There are many things to learn from this mentality, but all of them are centered upon this. No matter how good you are, you do not get anywhere if you don't channel yourself into your goals. If you don't focus on your goals as the eagle focuses on its prey, you'll often find yourself struggling to achieve them. Just as the eagle never lets anything get in the way of its target to capture its prey, do not lose focus of that target. Instead, maintain that focus, and then when the time is right, swoop down and pick it up while maintaining that sharp focus. Number 3, the eagle is fearless. Looking at the eagle, it's obvious that this bird isn't scared of its prey, no matter the size or deadliness of that prey. The eagle never surrenders to its fate. Instead, it tries to change it. The eagle shows fearlessness in its battle with some of the most venomous snakes, including the black mamba, and the cobra shows the fearlessness of the eagle. Using its sharp vision, the eagle detects the moving snake. It then proceeds to engage the snake, knowing fully well how dangerous that encounter is. A bite from the snake could paralyze and kill the eagle, but it still risks it. And in most encounters, the eagle succeeds. There's actually a lesson to learn here. The eagle has good vision, no doubt, but if it doesn't take that bold step to confront its prey, it will forever remain in the skies, and there it will starve to death. It relies on the best predator mentality there is, and that is fearlessness. What is that thing you desperately want to do? That thing you know deep down that if you successfully accomplish, it'll make you fulfilled in your school, work, or family, yet you do not have the willpower to do it. Like an eagle, identify it, focus on it, and fearlessly engage it. It may seem to be an impossible task, just as the snake seems to be impossible for the eagle to attack. But don't relent. Go for it and conquer it. Number 4, the eagle is tenacious. Tenaciousness requires the guts to keep pushing forward, no matter what the odds may say. And the eagle understands the need to be tenacious. The eagle shows its tenacity in the face of a storm. Usually, when most birds see a storm coming, they scurry to find a hiding place away from the storm. Most birds in flight during this period begin to panic and eventually get caught up in the whipping winds of the storm. An eagle, however, shows distinction. Instead of panicking, the eagle gets excited when it sees a storm coming. Why? They recognize the storm as a challenge, and they focus on the joys of overcoming the challenge rather than the pain of going through the process. They relish the idea that the winds will lift them above the clouds, give them a higher altitude, and allow them to spread their wings and glide. These are the thoughts that entertain as they find the axis of the storm. When they do, they then proceed to try to use the violent winds to their advantage. During this act, the eagle may fail sometimes, causing the winds to try to sweep it into the turbulence, but it still perceives. What this means is that fearlessness is not a one-time event. It is not something you pick up one day only to lose after a few weeks. Fearlessness is a continuous work in progress. It requires tenaciousness. The eagle understands this, and it's one thing you have to emulate if you want to be a maestro of your life. If you want to gain mastery over that skill, get ready to be tenacious. Get ready to encounter turbulent times when people will look down on you. But in all those times, always remember why you started. Remember why you are doing what you do. Relish on the joy of victory, and you'll be victorious. Number 5. The eagle trains with all its might. The story of the metamorphosis of an eagle from a young and vulnerable eaglet to a powerful predator, a mighty eagle, is one that depicts the essence of training. As an eaglet, the young eagle stays within the confinement of its parent's nest for 10 to 12 weeks, learning the act of flying. On each day, the mother eagle begins to remove the comfort layers from the nest, exposing the pricks and sticks, making the nest uncomfortable for the young eaglet. She then throws the eaglet out of the nest. On each throw, the eaglet learns to think by instinct and attempt to fly, flying most times. Out of fear of a previous failure, the eaglet jumps back into the nest, with each attempt shrieking and bleeding from the wounds of the nest. The mother, however, doesn't yield. She understands what future awaits her children and knows she's preparing them to become predators, not prey. So she continues this ritual. Although deep down, she is pained at how much suffering her children have to undergo, she still throws them out of the nest every day, until someday, the eaglets learn not to fall out on the throw, but to glide out and return unharmed. When this happens, the mother eagle knows she has successfully raised warriors who would fearlessly look life in the face and tenaciously work solo to alter their destinies with the minds of visionaries. What this implies is that a great vision, fearlessness, and tenaciousness are a result of a process, a training. Every great person you see, the eagles in our society have been through some form of this training. They have devoted themselves to long, strenuous hours of hard work. They learned to never become complacent in life. Like gold, they have tried themselves in some furnace you don't know, and today to exude pure wisdom, skill, or wealth. You can't skip all the hard work and hope to succeed. Sure, it's not going to be easy. Like the eaglet, you'll get bloody. Like the eaglet, you'll try to run back into your nest, your comfort zone. But after all your hard work, you'll be glad you went through the process. Number 6, the eagle never settles for dead things. The eagle knows its worth as the king of birds. It goes for the kill and only eats what it kills. It's selective in what it allows itself to eat. Unlike vultures, it never scavenges for food and upholds that principle even if it seems impossible to keep. In your life, what is that principle you have that you want to compromise because things are getting hard as the day goes by? Are you an honest person, but today you find yourself struggling to keep up with telling the truth because the world seems to prefer lies other than the truth? Maybe you are disciplined and love to develop yourself, but now you find yourself seeking shortcuts to life. The eagle mentality shows that you should never settle for those old dead habits you have successfully destroyed, and instead focus on the new. When you destroy these habits and achieve a feat, celebrate them, but never allow yourself to be caught up in your euphoria that you forget that there's still work to be done. Number 7, the eagle possesses vitality. The eagle is a symbol of strength and pride, but as it grows old and gets worn out from life's many challenges, its strength begins to wane. However, unlike most birds who retire to die, the eagle does something unique. At about the age of 40, the eagle puts itself into a painful process of rebirth. During this process, it plugs out its talons and knocks out its beak so that new ones can grow. This process takes a total of 5 months. During these months, the eagle has to endure the cold, harsh weather without the comfort of its talons and the pain of forcibly knocking out its beak. However, after those 5 painful months, the eagle comes out even better than before. It soars even higher and looks even more beautiful and majestic. The eagle learns to accept change and learns to do so too. The change will be difficult, no doubt. It comes with sacrifice. No one says it'll be easy. In fact, if it is easy, then know that it wasn't worth it in the first place. Bear in mind that you'll survive when you try. There's that toxic relationship that you've been trying to come out of, but you feel you can't live without that person. Well, you can. You just have to try. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.